Most people think investing means buying something. A house, a car, stocks, crypto, or finally purchasing the things they've always dreamed about. The dream vacation, the luxury watch, the designer clothes, the car they promised themselves they would own one day. And there's nothing wrong with wanting those things. Wanting nice things is human. Wanting comfort, status, and enjoyment is normal. But here's the problem. Most people invest in things that lose value, and very few invest in the one thing that increases in value for the rest of their life, themselves. If you only invest in one thing in your entire life, make it yourself, because everything else depends on that decision. Let's break this down logically. A car can impress people, but it cannot increase your income. A house can give you stability, but it won't automatically build your skills. Clothes can change how people see you, but they don't change your ability. None of those things increase your earning capacity on their own. You know what does? Skills, knowledge, health, confidence, discipline, your network, your mindset. Those are real assets, and unlike material possessions, they compound over time. They grow. They stack. They create leverage. And leverage is what changes your life. When most people finally start earning more money, what do? They upgrade their lifestyle. They move into a better apartment, finance a better car, book more expensive vacations, eat at nicer restaurants. Again, that's normal behavior. But the wealthy think differently. When they make more money, they upgrade themselves first. They buy courses. They hire mentors. They attend conferences. They join masterminds. They invest in high-income skills. They put themselves in rooms where they are the least experienced person. Why? Because one new skill can change your entire income ceiling. One mentor can save you years of mistakes. One valuable connection can open a door you didn't even know existed. One skill, like sales, marketing, coding, investing, content creation, or leadership, can double or triple your income over time. That is leverage. That is compounding. That is real investing. Most people don't actually have a money problem. They have a value problem. Your income is often a reflection of the value you bring to the marketplace. If you increase your value, your income eventually follows. If you stay the same person with the same skills and the same habits, your income usually stays in the same range. The marketplace rewards usefulness. It rewards problem solvers. It rewards people who can create outcomes. So the question becomes, are you investing in becoming more useful? There's another layer to this that people ignore, and it might be even more important. How you feel about yourself affects how you perform. If you feel insecure, you show up smaller. If you feel tired, you think slower. If you feel unhealthy, you operate with less energy. If you lack confidence, you avoid opportunities. If you don't believe in yourself, you underprice yourself. Performance is directly connected to self-perception, and performance is what creates income. So investing in yourself isn't just about buying courses. It's also about upgrading your physical and mental state. Health is one of the highest return investments you can ever make. Better nutrition improves cognitive function. Exercise improves mood, discipline, and resilience. Better sleep improves decision-making. When you feel strong physically, you think stronger mentally. When you feel energized, you take more action. And action is what separates dreamers from earners. Let's go deeper. If you're insecure about something that genuinely holds you back, fix it. If you're balding and it destroys your confidence every single day, maybe investing in a hair transplant isn't vanity. Maybe it's performance. If your teeth make you hesitant to smile or speak confidently, maybe fixing your smile isn't cosmetic. Maybe it's an investment in how you show up in interviews, meetings, and social situations. Confidence changes posture. Posture changes presence. Presence changes opportunities. Opportunities change income. This isn't about chasing perfection or becoming obsessed with appearance. It's about removing friction. Anything that reduces friction between who you are today and who you could be tomorrow is an investment. Now let's talk about money directly. Money solves a lot of problems. It reduces stress. It buys time. It creates options. It protects your family. It gives you freedom. But money doesn't appear because you wish for it. It appears because you become someone capable of earning it. That's the uncomfortable truth. People want the rewards without becoming the person required to sustain those rewards. They want the lifestyle without building the capacity. The best investment you can ever make is in becoming more capable, more skilled, more disciplined, more adaptable, more resilient, more valuable. Here's a practical comparison. Let's say you spend $1,000 on a vacation. You get memories, relaxation, maybe a few photos for social media. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. Now imagine you spend $1,000 learning a skill that increases your income by $500 a month. That's $6,000 a year. Over 5 years, that's $30,000. Over 10 years, that's $60,000 from a single investment. Which one changed your trajectory? The problem isn't enjoyment. The problem is migrants. Most people reward themselves before they build themselves. They consume first and invest later, if ever. The smarter sequence is build first, reward later. Invest in the asset that produces income before you spend on the lifestyle that consumes it. This doesn't mean you should never enjoy life. It means you understand seasons. There is a season to build and a season to enjoy. If you are early in your journey, your priority is not luxury. It's leverage. Leverage comes from skills, from knowledge, from health, from discipline, from strategic relationships, from understanding how money works. The earlier you focus on leverage, the faster you create options. And once you have options, life feels very different. Another important truth: taking no risk is the biggest risk. Playing safe your whole life, staying comfortable, avoiding investments in yourself, that guarantees average results. Yes, investing in yourself requires risk. A course might not be perfect. A mentor might not meet expectations. A business attempt might fail. But staying the same definitely guarantees stagnation. Growth always requires uncertainty. The people who move ahead are not the ones who avoid risk entirely. They are the ones who take calculated risks on themselves. And here's something powerful to understand. When you invest in yourself, you carry that return forever. A car depreciates. Clothes go out of style. Technology becomes outdated. But skills stack. Knowledge compounds. Experience builds judgment. Confidence strengthens with proof. Your network expands over time. You become harder to replace. You become more adaptable in a changing economy. In a world where industries shift rapidly and technology evolves constantly, the most secure position is not owning things, it's being valuable. Imagine this scenario. All your possessions disappear tomorrow. No car, no house, no savings, no luxury items. Could you rebuild your life from your skills alone? Could you generate income because you know how to sell, create, negotiate, code, lead, invest, or communicate? If the answer is no, then you know exactly where your next investment should go. Real security is not in what you own. It's in what you can do. When you become more capable, money follows. Opportunities follow. Confidence follows. Freedom follows. And ironically, the lifestyle you once chased becomes easier to afford and less emotionally important. You no longer need a car to feel valuable because you are valuable. You no longer need clothes to signal status because your competence signals it for you. That's a different level of power. So, if you only invest in one thing, make it the version of yourself that can create more, not just consume more. Build skills that the market pays for. Improve your health so your energy supports your ambition. Fix insecurity that limit your presence. Surround yourself with people who challenge you. Learn continuously. Take calculated risks. Become the kind of person who can walk into any environment and create value. Because once you become that person, everything changes. Income becomes a byproduct. Confidence becomes natural. Risk feels manageable. And the external rewards, the house, the car, the vacations, become choices, not escapes. The ultimate investment isn't flashy. It's not something you can post online. It's internal. It's daily. It's disciplined. It's long-term. But it pays dividends for the rest of your life. So here's the real question. Are you investing in things that impress people, or are you investing in the person who can build a life that no one can take away? The answer to that question will determine where you are 5, 10, and 20 years from now. Choose wisely.